All right, welcome to Dean Bodi Show. Dan, 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 dan. Dean Bodi Show. How is everybody doing out there? Welcome to Friday. Hope everybody's having a good week. DeanBodi.com is the website. We got the podcast link on there, the social link as well. That'll take you over to the YouTube channel. DeanBodi space show is the YouTube channel. And the podcast, Apple, Spotify, Google, Stitcher, wherever you get podcasts. We're on all the platforms. And, you know, we're doing it over here, Dean Bodi, 800-878-9698. The Bodi Fun Line, call it. Leave a fun message for Bodi. She's waiting for you. Please do it. Call the line. We can put it on as a feature on the show. How fun is that? Again, DeanBodi.com, 800-878-9698. We're having a great time over here. The numbers are going up on a daily. Thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to subscribe. Ring the bell. Click the like button. You got to ring that bell, though, because you don't want to miss any of these shows, because these are real shows. Do the teasers. Bodi's always in the teasers. You'll have to go to the YouTube channel to see the teasers. But the podcast show, we got the long version on the YouTube channel along with the podcast. So those line up perfectly. Wow, who is this guy? Elon Musk? Anyway. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Man, we're going to talk about some stuff today. We have a little UPS story part 2 we're going to get into. You know, what's funny is that they came all the way around, the long way around, and I finally got all my plants. Amazing. You ever call up customer service and you get this person? Why do they have to use the operator sounding voice? Who are these people? What are they, hiring robots? What's going on? Yes, hi, thank you for calling customer service. Can I help you? This is not a real person's voice. Stop doing that. Just talk like a normal person. So, that's who was helping me yesterday, looking for my order. Oh, I see what happened. Hold on 1 second, please. Oh! The operator voice. The robot voice. Is it like a prerequisite or some kind of requirement for the people that they hire that are taking the phone calls to do this kind of tone at the voice? Oh, make it stop. Please make it stop. So, she's getting me round and round. Oh, can I have the order number, please? Yes, here it is. 571-2K as in kangaroo, F1694. So what was that again? I repeated it at least 3 times. She didn't really hear me, and I said to her, please listen, because if this goes on another 5 minutes, I'm hanging up. And I don't want the plants any longer. So she goes, oh, I see what happened. I found the thing. I'm like, oh, so it's coming today? Yeah, it's coming later today, but I ordered 2 of those. Yeah, the delivery's coming before 8 o'clock. So yesterday, one of them came. They call them the succulents, the little cacti plants. They're way too cool. The bonsais are very cool. Proflowers.com. I'm giving them a shout out. They do a good job. They got some cool plants there. Get some plant life in your life. If you can take care of a plant for a year, keep it alive, then you can get a living creature like a dog, which is harder than a cat, but you can do a cat too. I've had some cool cats in my life. But as far as that goes, so the one order of the succulents came, which was like 3 little ones, and I got 2 of those. And I'm like, here we go again. They got one, they forgot the other. So, what happened today? I thought it was another problem. I needed a signature on this and that. The UPS left a little notice. Then the post lady came today, my long friend and Bodi's friend for 7 years now. She's way too awesome. She's going to be retiring probably in a few years. They don't put any air conditioning in their trucks, in the mail truck. Shame on you, postal company. The UPS guy, no air conditioning in the truck. Shame on you, UPS. 108 degrees, no AC? Seriously? I saw a post on Facebook one time where one of the mail carriers that drives around in the truck with no AC was out in Arizona or somewhere really hot, like in the desert. I'm pretty sure it was Arizona. cooking eggs on the hood of the truck. Like, is this hot enough? Can we get AC now? This is not humane. Look, I watch the Amazon drivers driving around in their fancy little vans. They got AC in the front. Hello? What's going on? So, get on the AC. If you're UPS and you're in a higher up position, or you're working for the postal whatever and you're listening to Dean Bodi show, put the air conditioning in the trucks, for crying out loud. Come on now. We can do better. So, or you're going to have to consult with, I don't know, Elon Musk. Elon Musk is my hero for sure. So, what came today? The other round of the succulent plants. Yay! They did it! Hey, Millie!
Yeah? He finally got all the plants just when he thought it wasn't going to come. He got them all finally delivered. The succulent, the little cacti plants. Oh, that's wonderful. I love those little plants. They're so adorable.
So, it all came full circle. Everything finally came. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Oh, wow, wow, what a wonderful day. And we're moving forward. I want to talk about Bodi and how she's the joy vitamin. And then we're going to get into this thing called the Magic Box, the Sprint Magic Box, that's supposed to crank up my LTE and the signal so I don't get any calls dropped and everything. I'm close to the airport, so every 5 seconds the plane flies over the head. Somebody make it stop, one after the other. It's not as much as it used to be, because obviously the airline business is definitely way, way slower than when I first got out here. So, until things get back in shape, it's a little quieter, but the planes keep flying over. And God forbid there's some kind of thunderstorm where they got to circle until the runway opens up where they can see what's going on, and they hover above you like the god of thunder. Bodi don't like that thunder noise. Big time. Not good in the Bodi world. Their hearing is cranked up about, 40 times sharper than ours. So that echo noise, she hates it. I hate it. I can imagine what she's going through. Things you got to deal with. So, before we get into the Magic Box, the joy vitamin that I call Bodi is crucial. I recommend you, again, do the plant first so you know you can do it. Then you get a nice little Bodi dog or a cat, and they're the joy vitamin. Like yesterday, I was going through all of this chaos, all of this crazy stuff with the succulent plants. The UPS leaves a note, who's coming, what's coming. And I hate when they leave the note on there and it says something on there that needs a signature. You don't even know what that is. So you start thinking about, what could that be? Who's sending me something that needs to be signed? I don't remember having to do that. And your mind goes a little cuckoo bird. But I'm going through all this stuff, and who comes around today with the little toy in her mouth and says, hey, it's time to play? The Bodi. Come on. And my whole attitude changed. She's a good girl, Bodi. She's the best girl in the world. She's the good girl, Bodi. Yeah, she's the best girl in the world. Ho! DeanBodi.com is the website. Apple, Spotify, wherever you get podcasts, the link is on there. It'll take you also to the YouTube channel, a DEANBODI space show YouTube channel. All the teasers are on there. You got to go there. If you see, hear a pause and I'm making funny faces or whatever, doing some kind of kung fu lesson with the Shiba Kung Fu, we don't do Kung Fu Panda. We do Kung Fu Lizard, Crouching Tiger. You don't want to miss any of those because it's a high-level technique and you don't want to miss it. You have to go to the YouTube channel and watch it. We want you to get the full experience, the audio, the visual, the whole thing, the whole zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. So Bodi comes around with the joy vitamin. I get the joy vitamin multiple times in one day. How healthy is that? Rather than being with somebody, that's sucking the life out of you. And your life gets shorter, and you're more miserable, and you're going to get old, and you're going to get sick, and you're going to die sooner. The joy vitamin adding years to my life. Oh yeah, gets those endorphins going. It gets you out of your blah. Don't get stuck in all of the bad news and the COVID schmovid, the pandemic schmandemic. Don't do it. Get yourself something that brings you the joy vitamin all the time. How healthy is that? It changes your state, like Tony Robbins says. That's an automatic state changer, the big Bodi. And she senses it too. You know, they know when you're stressed out. They're there to help. All of a sudden comes around with the little, what do you call it, the wild boar toy that squeaks, and we got to go play catch. And she does what I call around here the Bodi 500, and look out when she does that, because she'll fly down the hall, bank off the love seat, and then in one shot, bank off the couch, which is a whole nother leap, and around and do that lap like a few times. The Bodi 500, she's got it down. And let me tell you, man, it's just a blast. And there's this one carpet she constantly messes up. As she comes around the corner, she's got a skid around this one area rug that I have, and it throws it up into a tizzy and gets all folded up, and I got to replace it down. And then she goes around and messes it up again until finally she gets tired, takes a little break, and I can straighten out the carpets again. It's so worth it. Go ahead, do your little thing. I love watching her do it. She's the greatest. So that's the Joy Vitamin. I highly recommend it. They don't put that in a bottle. The Bodi Joy Vitamin trumps any kind of whole food multi-mineral big time. That's the endorphins that get kicked in. That's that state change that you need to have adjusted so you don't get wrapped up in bathing in all this bad news. So we can hear all of this silly talk on there on Biden saying this and Trump is saying that, and they're going to pass this anti-filibuster rule and go do this other mandate, which is going to put this thing into where we'll have a closed-door round-table discussion so we don't have this situation anymore and we can restructure the economy. What? What are you talking about? I have no idea. They talk in this weird political language that doesn't make any sense on purpose. I'm sick of you with the closed-door round-table discussion. You know what Dean Bodi's going to do now? We're going to have an open-door, square-table meeting and tell everybody to just stop doing all that. Filibuster, whatever. None of it makes any sense. Stop talking like that. Nobody talks like you talk. It's done on purpose. It's very confusing. You just keep taking care of yourself. Keep your immune system strong because you need to keep yourself on track so you can keep somebody else on track. And you're going to add good quality years to your life, right? So, let's talk about the Sprint Magic Box. Oh, here he goes. So I get the Sprint Magic Box after doing this back and forth with Sprint. Do you really need it? Yeah, I'm going to have a business here. And I talk to people around the globe about their health and get them on track and lifestyle stuff. So it's important that I have a signal and I don't get dropped calls. So if anybody qualifies for it, it should be me. Plus, I live close to the airport. The airplanes are flying over my head every 3 seconds. It's breaking up and scrambling up the Wi-Fi. I need the Magic Box. So they sent it to me. Cool, right? So I don't know if it's working, if it's not working. It's supposed to give you a strong signal. But now that Sprint and T-Mobile have teamed up, we're supposed to get all kinds of more towers, more coverage. We're getting it cranked up over here with Sprint. I've been with them since 2012. Hey, I'm happy with them. They give me the new iPhone once a year, a nice little program. We get in there, we get the new phone once a year. I look forward to that. I think that the 12 is coming out soon, I hope, with all the pandemic schmandemic. But that being said, I had an email come to me the other day, and it said to do the Wi-Fi backhaul update. Just follow these simple steps on your new Sprint Magic Box so you can get it all dialed in, the Wi-Fi, whatever. So I'm trying to follow it, and I do the whole thing. I go into the this and that and push this and the new code and all this. No. So what happens is it gets stuck in step number 2 of 4 is finished and completed, and it's going through this whole thinking process forever, and it's not jumping over. So I call up the Sprint Magic Box people, and I'm like, look, I'm doing this whole Wi-Fi backhaul, overhaul, whatever haul, and it's stuck on step 2, and it's not going into the step 3 or 4 that it says. Oh, yeah, you're not the only one that's had that problem. Let me fill out a ticket for you and submit it, and then someone will get a hold of you and hopefully remedy the problem. Oh, great. Or you can call this number, this 800 number, and maybe try to expedite it a little quicker. Tell them you had the new ticket, give them the ticket number, and all this stuff. Oh my God. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay, ba-ba-ba, wa-da-da-da-ba-day. So, I decide I'm going to call the number, give him the ticket number, and let's see if I can expedite it. So this guy gets on the phone, and he says, oh, what's the ticket number? And I give him the ticket number. He looks it up, and I tell him what's going on, and he's like, oh, well, this ticket just got kind of processed, and so what's happening over there? I'm like, well, I got an email about the Wi-Fi backhaul overhaul thing, and it's stuck in step 2, and it's not moving forward onto step 3 or step 4. Oh, so I said I reset it to the factory settings, and now it's back to where it was. And it says on there that my signal is super strong with the LTE and everything's cool. But do I got to do this Wi-Fi backhaul overhaul thing? He says you don't have to even bother with that. I don't know. That's some kind of mass email that they sent out, and you don't have to worry about that. I'm like, oh, well, that's great. Thanks a lot for wasting my time of an hour or more. So, it's back on the LTE, the signal is good, I got the new Wi-Fi and the modem and the router 2 days ago, and that's all dialed in. Enough! I think everything is okay now. Sheesh! So, thank God for Bodi, the joy vitamin that's in my life. And that's how we roll around here. It's always going to be something, right? You just got to keep moving forward, stay on track, and taking care of yourself. That's what you got to do. Let's check out something because we don't want to shortchange anybody on the Dean Bodi Show. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay, da-da-dee, zabba-da-ba-da-doo, ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba, zappa-da-dee-da, da-da-da-da. You ever turn the kitchen light on or one of the bright lights on in your house because you need to see something or read a label or an ingredient label or something or instructions on how to make sure you cook the rice the right way? So, I did that, but what happens with me is I start noticing, oh no, look how dusty that is over there. Or, oh, look at that thing I just saw on the floor. What's going on in that little crevice? And now it starts to open up a whole can of worms and other projects that I don't want to do. Now, I got to go get the Swiffer duster and start dusting areas that I didn't see when that light wasn't, I feel like I'm 3 feet from the sun when I flip on that kitchen light. I can't stand it. But you start seeing all the imperfections and dusty areas that you normally don't see. Sometimes it's kind of nice when you keep the lights kind of on the dim side, a little camouflage there, because we can't spend 24/7 cleaning, wiping, and everything all the time. So I just wanted to bring that up. Watch out when you get the bright lights on, because 10 more projects are coming your way. Oh, yeah! So, good girl, Bodi. Good girl, Bodi. She's the best girl in the world. Remember, DeanBodi.com is the website. We got the links on there. One to the podcast, one to the YouTube channel, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get podcasts. And BODI, DEAN BODI space show is the YouTube channel, and go check it out. All the catalog is on there, all the videos, all the teasers with Bodi in it, and funny face videos and all that other stuff that you might not get when you listen to the audio. Go to the YouTube channel, so this way you see it all the crazy. I hope you're making your funny faces in the mirror. Snap yourself out of it. Do that state change like I talked about. 800-878-9698. Bodi Fun Line. Leave something fun on there. Leave a little riddle. Do a little sing-along. We did the zippity-doo-dah sing-along today. Do your own little sing-along. Do your zippity-doo-dah message. And we'll bounce off of you. Something's going on in your life you want to talk about. We'll make it a feature on the show. How cool is that? Don't forget to subscribe. Click the like button. Don't forget to ring the bell. You don't want to miss any of these shows. Leave a 5-star rating or a nice review on the podcast would be awesome. Again, we're growing every day. We can't thank you enough coming from Dean Bodi. We're coming at you daily because life comes at you daily, not weekly and monthly. Thanks for joining us. However many times you want to join us, we're here for you. We're going to keep, hopefully we're being a nice little shining light throughout your day, and we're tapping into some things that we have in common. DeanBodi.com. Have an awesome day, and we will talk at you tomorrow. Bye now.